All right, No Filter MMA family, this is your boy BJ, and I am here with another episode of No Filter MMA Matchmaking. And this is episode 5, guys. Okay, so the question that's been up in the air as of late is, who is Tatiana Suarez going to fight? The closer we get to summer, the more I start asking myself these questions. Who the hell is Tatiana Suarez going to fight? So I pull out my phone, I go through the rankings, I'm like, who is not paired up? You know what I'm saying? Who does it make sense for Tatiana Suarez to come into? Bust into the flyweight division on her big return that everybody's waiting on. Who is the person that makes sense for Tatiana Suarez to face? So I was thinking, okay, well, they had her matched up with Roxanne Modafferi. Roxanne was floating around that 6-7, ranking when they matched that fight up, and unfortunately Tatiana couldn't make it. So I said, okay, who's floating around that same spot, with the same intrigue, like the same, oh, that's a good fight, and it's Jennifer Maia. It's just Jennifer Maia, and there's really no other match that makes sense for Tatiana Suarez to return on. She's fought Alexa Grasso, it's a fresh matchup. Jennifer Maia is a former title challenger, former number 1 flyweight in the world. At one point, Jennifer Maia was the person when you talked about women's flyweight. So, tough fighter, always gives it her all. We rarely ever see Jennifer Maia fight, and it's not 100% from Jennifer Maia. It's always 100,000% coming from Jennifer Maia. So, I think it's a good test for Tatiana. It's a good fight for her to return on. It's a good fight for her to, test herself to get back in there to see, is my wrestling that dominant? Is my wrestling still that dominant? Does it carry over, after a 3-year layoff and injuries and up a weight class? We're talking about somebody in Jennifer Maia who skims across the weight limit of 125 pounds. She makes it more often than not, but there's times where she does not make the weight. She has missed weight multiple times in the UFC. So, you're talking about a big jump for Tatiana Suarez, given that Tatiana Suarez is a big strawweight. I think she'll also make for a pretty decent sized flyweight as well. So I'm not saying that she'll be like big like Manon, but she'll be a big flyweight. So she'll be a big, strong, physical flyweight. And Tatiana Suarez has been training her fucking ass off, guys. And this is a good fight for her to test her striking. Like everybody, if you want to talk about, somebody who's such an immovable force like Tatiana Suarez, of course there's going to be your outliers out there that say, oh, Tatiana has no striking. Well, let me say this. They said the same thing about Khabib. And yes, I am putting Tatiana Suarez and Khabib in the same conversation because they fight the same. So if you leave a comment under this video and it says, I can't believe you're comparing, I will block you from ever seeing any video on my channel. So please don't come to my channel saying that. Yes, I'm answering your question now. Yes, I am putting Tatiana and Khabib in the same conversation because they fight the same way. Okay, so it is what it is. But this is a great fight. I think it's a great match. I think it says a lot. It's a test, another test for Jennifer Maia. Like, can she get back on the horse? But, or can Tatiana Suarez come in and be like, you've had your chance here. Injuries have stopped me, not losses. So that's kind of by now, guys, let's be realistic. Let's be 100% realistic with ourselves right now. If Tatiana Suarez never got injured, she would be the strawweight champion right now. Let's just be real. She would have beat Wei Lee. She would have beat Rose. She could have beat Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She already beat Carla. She would have probably beat Jessica Andrade. So, let's just be real. So, injuries stop Tatiana, not losses. So, she could come in with that chip on her shoulder like, well, I've never lost. She could be confident. Like, I just want to see Tatiana Suarez fight. And I think this is a great matchup. Jennifer Maia versus Tatiana Suarez. Book the fight. This is your boy BJ, back from No Filter MMA. Drop those comments in the comment section. Hit that like, hit that dislike. And if you guys haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And your boy is out.